What's going on, everybody? What's up, man? Oh boy, Pistons, 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 Pistons. Didn't even get a chance to watch the game last night, man. Um, I had to watch it this morning. Went to work early, so Pistons, 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 man. Lost by a buzzer beater, Brook Lopez. Tortures the Pistons every time the Pistons play them, simply because Andre Drummond just cannot figure out how to defend somebody who shoots threes at the center. It's been a continuous thing with Andre, and it is mostly on Stan Van Gundy, man. Um, 'Cause I feel like Stan Van Gundy's defense is not fit to go against teams that shoot threes well anyway. Teams that can shoot come in here and torch us. We go to their house, they torch us. It's the defensive scheme, most part to me, man. So most of that, I'm gonna point my bony finger of blame at Stan Van Gundy the most, man, because like I said, he's the one that got to put them in the best position for them to flourish. And I feel like his defense is old school, man. He's bringing the same defensive scheme he had in Orlando, and it's not fit for the way the NBA is set up today. Everybody can shoot, man. So um, they get torched again by Brook Lopez. Every time Lopez went out the game, I feel like the Pistons came back. And as soon as he hit the court, man, it was curtain. Then you let a guy on a 10-day contract just easily roam to the rim. Um, you know, just the defense was terrible yesterday, man. It was terrible defense yesterday. And the Pistons, they came out in the first quarter and did a pretty good job. They had a nice lead, but then they went cold, and that's another thing, man. This anemic ass offense, man. Reggie Jackson, man, just wouldn't move the ball. Stan Van Gundy was going crazy on the sidelines, man. Move the fucking basketball. Ish Smith was your hero last night, man. I feel like the Pistons, they should have won that game just because of the push and the effort that Ish Smith provided for the Pistons at the end of the game. So I kind of feel bad for Ish, man. So, um, you know, unexplainable loss. There's no excuse for that loss, man. To lose against the Brooklyn Nets, dude. Giving them, I think the 14th victory on the season. So that brings me to a question, man. Pistons play the Bulls tonight. The Bulls lost last night in OT. They had a sizable lead against Toronto, man, and Toronto came back and beat them in overtime. So that, of course, helps because the Pistons play the Bulls tonight. And if the Pistons can pull out a victory tonight, that'll put them a game ahead of them. Miami just keep fucking winning games, which is so annoying. And Milwaukee is going against Sacramento tonight, man. So, the Pistons, they got to win this game if they're going to seriously make the playoffs, man, because they starting to look like they a tank mode team or something, like they trying to tank or something. I don't honestly believe that's it. I just believe it's bad coaching going on right now. But that leads me to this question. Should the Pistons make the playoffs? I honestly believe no. A lot of us, we want to see them make the playoffs. Every, fan wants to see their team make the playoffs. Me, I'm not really interested in the playoffs. You get to the playoffs with this roster that you have here, you're not going to put out nothing because you have your core players that can't get it together. They can't get it together, man. Reggie Jackson and Andre Drummond just can't get it together. Andre, his numbers they're not, I'm going to say his numbers are not true. Like the 18-18 game, I feel like Andre Drummond could have played miles better than that, dude. You can get rebounds all day long, but your effort on defense, he had 2 blocks, man, that game, but I still feel like he could have done more that game, man. Andre Drummond has the potential. We've been saying that since he's been here, but he's just not moving. It's like he had a standstill. It's like he declined, actually. Andre Drummond with the Afro last season, man, was more beastly acting to me. I don't. They just fit better last year. This year, I don't know, man. It's just like it's inconsistent motor with Andre Drummond. It's just the inconsistent motor. So I don't know. I don't know if the team they gave up on Stan Van Gundy's theory, but it looks like at times they're not even listening, dude. You can hear Stan Van Gundy yelling the right things out on the sideline, but these dudes they still go out and do whatever the fuck they want to do, man. And that's why Stan Van Gundy is about to have a heart attack every game. So, me personally, I'm not really pressed on making the playoffs. They make it, they make it. I will, of course, love to watch some playoff basketball with the Pistons. It's just more fun to watch. But if it's no benefit to it, which it really never was anyway since the beginning of the season, nobody is about to beat Cleveland coming out the East. So it's kind of pointless, but at the same time, it's kind of not, because you want a young team to develop and get the playoff experience, man, as much as possible. So in that form, yeah, I would say they should make the playoffs. I wish they would go ahead and make the playoffs, but I'm not pressed on it. If they don't, they don't. You know what I mean? Everybody believes this is a loaded draft, which I believe is a bunch of baloney. Every year we get these players that come out of the draft that's supposed to be this big superstar, and the shit just never happens. It's always the guys that you don't expect that show up. So, like I said, I'm not a guy that put nothing into the draft, man. I'm not the big, draft. It takes years to develop draft picks. You're not getting that 2004 class, with LeBron and D Wade and Melo and Bosh. You're not getting that no more, man. I'm sorry. So to put all your weight in the draft, I'm not gonna do that, man. But you can get a good solid player out of the draft and develop him. Henry Ellison obviously is one of the reasons why I don't really want to go to draft. You have a head coach that don't want to play draft picks, man. So what is the point of going into the draft and trying to get a high pick, and he probably won't even get on the court until the following year or year after that. So, like I said, you already have players waiting to play on the Pistons. So, like I said, they make it. It's positives and negatives if they make it or not. So, to me, it's like whatever. I'm still rocking with my squad. I'm still rocking with my Pistons team, man, through the good and the bad, man. So, with that being said, Chicago, I don't know if Robin Lopez is playing tonight after him and Serge Ibaka had a fist fight last night, so he might be suspended tonight. I still haven't seen that official report coming from the NBA, so we'll know, and we'll definitely know what's going on with Andre and his knee, probably around 5:30 Eastern time when Stan Van Gundy does his press conference. So we'll also see what happened with that. But yeah, man, that's just what it is. Disgusting loss last night. Let's see if they can go ahead and get a victory tonight, man, against the Chicago Bulls. This is number 2 of the 4-game road stretch, so we can definitely see what happened tonight, man. So, not really looking for a debate in the comments today. I'm just going through my thoughts, man. Listening to a lot of radio and watching basketball today. So, if you leave it, that's fine, but I'm not really trying to debate today. So, give your opinion if you want to, that's fine. But just wanted to chat with y'all, man. Pistons pregame talk. I'll catch you guys later, man. Oh.